Hello, everybody. Welcome to Amazon. And just so everybody is aware on this call right now, we are going to talk about the entry-level warehouse positions that we have available and what regions we have them available. And then as well, too, why would you guys want to apply as an entry-level associate, and how does that benefit you guys? So we're going to talk about different programs, different types of benefits that you guys as a student body may want to take advantage of, or may want to learn a little bit more about Amazon. We do have a chat room. Please feel free to go ahead and answer us any questions. Ask us any questions. My partner Andy is also on here, and so he will go ahead and stop me in the middle of the presentation if it pertains to a certain slide that I'm presenting, or if it's maybe something that he kind of wants to make sure that everybody kind of gets aware of at the spot. So just go ahead and make sure to ask us any questions, and then we'll make sure to answer them during the presentation or after the presentation. So once again, welcome to Amazon, you guys. My name is Fernando. I've been with Amazon for a little over 6.5 years, going on 7. Been with Amazon for that long. Started off as a seasonal associate, then became a permanent associate, and then from there, just use my technical skills along with my degree and everything to get me to where I needed to be. And so in a matter of 6 years, I was able to jump 4 levels, and that was all with the help of Amazon, and with all of their benefits and their programs that they had, as I was an internal associate, entry level, wanting to get to the position that I am now, which is a recruiter in the human resource department team. Just wanting to make sure.
Yes, sir. You're good to go.
Perfect, Andy. Thank you. All right, you guys, let's jump into it. So why do you guys want to work for Amazon? As you guys all are pretty well aware, right? Amazon is all about their customers. They start with their customers and they work backwards. And what that means is in Amazon, you guys are going to be in an environment, if you guys choose to work with Amazon, where processes are changing on a daily, technology is continuously getting innovative. The way we provide services to our customers is constantly changing because the buying habits are constantly changing. So one thing for sure is, why do you want to work for Amazon? Because Amazon is the leader when it comes to customer experience and customer service. So the reason why you want to join Amazon is because you want to be with a company that is in the forefront and that is the trendsetter for what other online retailers are going to look like in the near future. Let's get to the good stuff. Benefits, right? I know a lot of people right now, especially during this pandemic, wanting to join a company that actually has really good benefits. I think especially with this pandemic being started, we all got a really good feel for how the companies that we are working for, how are they medically covering us, and do they really care? And so here at Amazon, we want to make sure that you guys have all of the proper necessary coverages that you guys need to make sure that you guys are good. And not only that, but you guys like working for Amazon because of the benefits. We have medical coverage here at Amazon. All of these benefits that I'm about to talk to you guys, as entry-level warehouse associates, you guys are all going to have access to all of these benefits starting your first day of work. You guys do not have to work. You guys do not have to wait 60 days. You guys do not have to wait 90 days. You guys don't even have to wait a whole year to actually take advantage of these benefits. As soon as you guys take the first step into Amazon, you guys have access to all of these benefits. And so medical coverage being one of them. Medical coverage, we have dental, health, vision, some of the best. We have PPO, HMO, we have Kaiser, we have Blue Cross, so many different benefit options. A lot of really good ones. I've been using my benefits for 7 years. Previously working at Amazon, I worked at Nordstrom, so I can compare both of those benefit packages, and I can honestly say that Amazon is the best benefit. There's also 401k investment, and this 401k investment plan is available to every entry-level warehouse associate. So you do not need to be a manager. You do not need to be in any position to get that 401k. If you do not have a 401k, come into Amazon, get your 401k. Time off options. We have a lot of good time off options. We have unpaid time, we have paid time off, and then we also have vacation. All of this time is available to you starting your first day of work. And then we also have employee assistance programs. These employee assistance programs, there is so many to choose from, down to as easy as, Hey, I need help with daycare. I have a child, I don't have daycare. Amazon, can you guys help me find a daycare center? There's a team dedicated for those specific needs, down to even as something as personal as, I'm not feeling good mentally. I haven't been feeling good mentally. I need help, you know what I mean, with my mental state. Is there a counselor or, a psychologist that I can see? Amazon offers free services like that for people with mental health issues or people who are experiencing mental health issues. And if it's something that is out of our control, we definitely do have referrals, and we definitely do have medical experts that we can refer you to. So as you guys can kind of see, there's so many different options, down to even the fun stuff for the employee assistant. So, if you're wanting to find a discount for your Costco membership, if you are, wanting a discount within Amazon stuff, if you're interested in buying a home and you're like, hey, does Amazon offer any, discounts for associates for loan programs? They do that as well too. So there's so many different employee assistant programs, so many different benefits being offered to internal programs. What I am telling you guys is literally just the tip of the iceberg of all of the things that are being offered to us. Growth at Amazon. So we're going to go ahead and talk a little bit about why would you want to work at Amazon as an entry-level associate, and what does the growth actually look like? So at Amazon, we definitely do like to promote from within. That is where we start first. We know that Amazonians have impeccable talent. We know that recruiters like to influence people to come in as entry level. A lot of those people coming in as entry level have, very technical and educational, high skilled backgrounds. And so we want to make sure that we're promoting from within before we promote from externally. And if you're somebody who wants to promote from within, if you're somebody who, wants to advance your educational, or, you kind of want to sharpen your edges because you are in Amazon, these are the three things that Amazonians get offered. So that way you guys have that advantage when it comes to applying. First one being career choice. I know a lot of you guys have applied for, software development degrees. Some of you guys have applied for IT. Some of you guys have applied for human resources. Say, for instance, you guys have the educational background that you guys have, but you guys are noticing that it's still not getting you to where you guys need to go. Maybe you guys need another degree. Maybe you guys need a certain certificate. Maybe you guys need something that's going to differentiate you from the rest. Our Career Choice program will do that for you. That Career Choice program is a prepaid tuition program where Amazon will pay 95% of your guys' school tuition. The most that I've ever heard anybody pay is about $300 to completely pay for this program, and that is the most. So, with that being said, in my opinion, that does not really sound like a lot for somebody who can, walk away with a degree or a certificate that can actually help you advance. And so there are many different opportunities, there are many different degrees and qualifications. And the reason why I say why you would want to take advantage of this or any type of additional educational studies is because when you are within Amazon, you're going to see and hear that there are certain skill sets that they are looking for specifically for that role. And if you do not have that specific skill set, you can apply for this Career Choice program to gain that specific skill set, put it on your resume, and now you have that advantage, and now you're more qualified for that role. You wouldn't have known that if you would have never been internal within Amazon, and you would have never gotten that information or that inside scoop. Another one that we have is career skills. So here, Career Skills, this is a program that we offer to internal associates who are wanting to, just kind of create a more highly skilled repertoire as far as all of the different programs, the different systems, the different technologies here that we use. For instance, Excel. Here within Amazon, we use a lot of Excel. Excel is what tells our story to our stakeholders, to our leadership team, as far as where we started, where we're going, and what the projection is. And if you're somebody who does not have a lot of, experience within Excel, Career Skills will help you become an expert in Excel by taking, a 2-week, 3-week course, sometimes a 3-month course, however long the course may be. They will help you to gain that technical skill that they're looking for within their internal associates. Last but not least, Associate 2 Tech. So this provides fulfillment center associates the opportunity to move into a technical role. I know that some of you guys have an IT experience. I know that some of you guys are graduating with IT experience. Associate 2 Tech, with that degree, with that certification, with that experience, you're able to apply it, and you're able to kind of do a seasonal role within Amazon, and you're able to actually apply what you learn and what you are knowledgeable of to this role. This Associate 2 Tech is a vast operation network that is a 90-day program that Amazon completely pays for. So it is designed to place associates on the job training for IT support technician roles, and it pays for their certification test. So once again, this is just another tool used to kind of better enhance what you already have and to get you in the forefront of who you need to know, to get you with the teams that who you need to know. And this is also just a really good networking tool that you guys are wanting to take advantage of. You guys are wanting to become into a very specific department within Amazon. Affinity networks. So this is also another fun thing about Amazon here, is that here at Amazon, we are a very inclusive culture. Anyone and everyone is accepted, and everyone and anyone is welcomed here within Amazon. Affinity networks, this is another way for us to really engage and really just network. Warriors at Amazon, for instance, that is a group where a lot of veterans will join this club or this group. And so in this group, you have people from all types of levels, all types of positions with the same common interest. I myself am joined into Glamazon, and I have used Glamazon to kind of get me to the events that I need to get me to the people that I need to get to. And that is actually, at the moment, one of the platforms, one of the groups that I'm using to kind of better fulfill my goal here within Amazon. And I'm hoping to use it to help me to get to the next level and essentially, get me to a position that is going to elongate my career here within Amazon. So once again, right, this is just kind of like another tool that Amazon uses for you guys to go ahead and network and engage within Amazon. So that way, hopefully, it can get you from point A to point B and get you to the right people. Safety. So this is a big one. So we've had a lot of questions and concerns regarding safety. I know that there's been a lot of negative attention in the media when it comes to Amazon outbreaks. I do want to mention to you guys that all of that is very speculated. And the reason why it is because safety at Amazon, especially during this pandemic, has not only been number one, but it has just been even more in the forefront of what we care about. And the ways that we do it is by practicing social distancing. And we don't mean by just literally, keeping an eye on everybody, making sure that everybody is socially distant. No, we actually have technology and mechanisms in place to ensure that everybody is socially distant at all times. Another one that we have is temperature checks. Anyone that comes into an Amazon warehouse is automatically getting temperature checked. If you have an elevated temperature, you will get questioned. Essentially, you will get sent home. Anybody that has any symptoms at all, runny nose, sore throat, high fevers, you automatically get sent home. You will get COVID test provided. And if you come out, negative, great, you know what I mean? Just take the time to stay home, make sure that you are clear so that way you can return to work safely. If you come out positive, Amazon will take care of you for that time being. So those are just a lot of things that, those are a few things that Amazon is doing to just make sure that you guys are working safely. Another thing is proper PPE. Amazon provides masks and gloves on a daily. So once you come into an Amazon warehouse, everybody is required to wear masks and gloves. If you do not have masks and gloves, they will provide you your masks and gloves. Amazon also provides permanent cloth masks. So for instance, like these right here, every Amazon associate will receive a couple of these cloth masks. You can use them, you can reuse them, you can wash them, do whatever you want with these. If you lose them, doesn't matter, because Amazon will go ahead and provide you masks on a daily. And then as well as cleaning and disinfecting. So Amazon is cleaning and disinfecting on a regular basis. They are cleaning and disinfecting the touch points. They are studying the human interaction that is going on within the Amazon facilities, and they are identifying what those hot touch points are, and they are making sure that they are focusing on those hot touch points. So once again, utilizing technology, that innovative technology, to truly help not just our customers, but as well as our associates. So we're going to go ahead and just talk about fulfillment centers really quickly. Don't want to touch too much into this just because I want to make sure that we have enough time at the end to make sure we answer any questions. But these are the different business lines here that we offer. First business line here that we offer is a fulfillment center. Fulfillment centers, that's the place where, when a customer goes online and places an order, a fulfillment center is the first business that touches that order. So in a fulfillment center, this is an Amazon warehouse where people select items, they package the items, they pick the orders, they pack the orders, everything that happens to do with your order as soon as you press place an order on Amazon, this center is the first one that is getting that order ready. Second one is a sortation center. This is the business line that once your package is picked, packed, labeled, sealed, and ready to get shipped, it gets shipped to a sortation center. A sortation center is a part-time facility. So if you're interested in a part-time role, a sortation center is something that you're going to want to, apply to. Just because at a sortation center, you can work up to 30 hours a week. If you choose to work more than 30 hours a week, that's considered a voluntary basis. But the minimum you have to work is 16 to 30 hours a week. At a sortation center. At a sortation center, this is where packages get sorted by zip code, placed on pallets, and they get shipped to delivery stations for the customers. Now, delivery stations, this is the final stop before a package gets to the customer. Straightforward, what's a delivery station? A delivery station is a delivery station. This is where all of the packages from all the fulfillment centers and all the sort centers go to, so that way they can go ahead and get delivered to the customers. Delivery services. So if you're wanting to become an Amazon delivery driver, Amazon delivery drivers are contracted by third parties. However, Amazon.com/IE hourly jobs, that's still where you can find that Amazon position for the delivery service driver position. Now, granted, it's a little bit of a different hiring process just because it's handled through a third party. However, we still do have those delivery service options available. These are full-time positions with the same exact benefits. They're just managed and recruited a little bit differently, but we do have delivery services available at our delivery stations. Air gateway. So, if working in an airport, aerospace, mechanical engineering is something that you're interested in doing, is an industry or something that you kind of like to get a little bit more information on or move up in, an air gateway Amazon is definitely something that you're going to want to explore. Why? Because it's an airport environment. This is where people go and load cargo onto airplanes. This is where people are kind of working in a airport environment where they have to weigh, measure, label specific pallets, and then load them onto airplanes. Now, granted, right, that's just entry level. But if you're wanting to move up to a manager position, operations, IT, mechanical engineering, at an airport, there's going to be way different opportunities than a fulfillment center, right? Because there's two different. At a fulfillment center, you're working with packages, you're working with in-house technology, you're working with operations. At an Amazon Air Gateway, you're working with airplanes, you're working with logistics. So two different warehouses, two different types of opportunities, but the same type of programs are being available, just two different paths. So keep in mind, depending on what is it that you want to do within Amazon, what is your skill set, what is it that you want to accomplish, keep in mind, you also want to make sure that you are being mindful as far as what type of Amazon fulfillment you are applying to, because not every single Amazon is the same. Not every single Amazon has the same opportunities. They will have the same programs, just not the same opportunities. And so say, for instance, you go onto Amazon.com/IE hourly jobs, you apply, you look for it, and you're like, okay, you know what, that's it. I want to move forward. This is what I want to do. What does it look like? So the first step is job application and preview. You find the job, you find the location, you apply for the position. At the end of your application, you're going to watch a 30-minute virtual job preview where it's going to give you a general job preview as far as what your job is going to entail and what the life of an Amazonian is going to look like. Then you're going to attend our office hours. So once you finish the job application, you're going to set up an appointment to come see us in our recruiting office. And in our recruiting office, that is where it's going to be like a 20-minute appointment. So it's really fast. You kind of come in and you kind of come out kind of thing. And what we're pretty much going to do is we're pretty much just going to run your background check. And then we're also going to make you do your drug test. The whole office hour appointment should take no longer than 20 minutes. Third, you're going to complete online new hire orientation. So once you know that you passed your background check, once you know that you passed your drug test, you are ready to start your first day of work, you are going to complete an online new hire orientation. So 24 hours from your first day of work, you're going to receive a video. It's going to be about 2 hours long. This new hire orientation video is going to talk about benefits, going to talk about work environment policies. You are completely paid while you guys are watching this video at home. So this is technically your first day of work, is when you guys are watching this online presentation. You guys are already an Amazonian at that point. You guys are already getting paid as an Amazonian at that point. And so your first day of work is actually going to be you at home watching an online presentation for 2 hours and just kind of kicking back and making sure that you're absorbing all of that information that we're giving you. And then the last step is your first day. So once you complete your online new hire orientation at home, then you're going to receive an email that's going to invite you to come to work at Amazon to start your training with us on your first day of work. You will receive an email with scheduled details. When you arrive to your first day at Amazon, you will dive deeper into the details of your work and learn important safety rules to keep you and your teammates safe. So your first day of work is going to be all about training. It's going to be all about you getting to know your team, getting to know the processes, getting to know our safety culture, and just making sure that you are well versed as far as what Amazon's expectations are and what our culture is. So what are Amazon jobs like? So here at Amazon, we have a very relaxed dress code. We want you guys to dress in a way that allows you to move around comfortably and freely. So, if you like basketball shorts and, you like sport t-shirts, you're more than welcome to, show up in that. If you're somebody a little bit more, a little bit more casual, a little bit less casual, you like to wear jeans, you like to wear button-ups, you're more than welcome to, show up in jeans and button-ups. We just ask that you guys dress in a way that allows you to move around comfortably and freely. Next one, you must stand or walk for 4 to 10 hours a day, right? And so this is a basic qualification. You must be able to stand or walk for 4 or 10 hours a day. And I will talk a little bit more in the future, a little bit more down the line about presentation when it comes to what if you are a candidate who has special needs or who has accommodations. Does that disqualify me? And we'll go ahead and talk a little bit more in the future, but don't hold your breath. Does not make you a disqualifying factor. I just don't want to touch too much into it because I know that I have a slide coming up that will kind of go a little bit more into detail as far as somebody who has limitations. Third one is you must be able to lift up to 49 pounds. It's a warehouse. It's a very active environment. So just being physical, you must be able to make sure that you are able to be physical by lifting up to 49 pounds or standing for 4 to 10 hours a day. In certain facilities, you are going to learn to operate powered industrial trucks. Now, if you have never worked with PIT, there is no need for you to, feel discouraged, or no need for you to feel like you are not qualified or that is a disqualifying factor, because actually we expect everyone and anyone to come in with little to no experience on how to drive powered industrial truck equipment. So if you're somebody who applies for Amazon and you want to go into a powered industrial truck facility, just know that we are going to train you on how to use the machinery. We're also going to make sure that you know what the safety protocols are, the safety procedures are for that equipment. All in all, within 4 business days, that training, 4 days of training, learning how to operate the pit, at the end of it, you should feel more than comfortable and safe to operate that powered industrial truck. We will certify you in-house, but that certification is for Amazon's only, so you will not be able to use that certification in any other warehouse. Okay, so part-time shifts. We do have some part-time shifts. You have to make sure that when you guys apply, that you guys make sure that you guys are applying for a part-time shift. But our part-time shifts are 3 to 4 days, 3 to 4 days in a week, and they are about 4 to 5 hours long in a day. We also do have full-time shifts. Our full-time shifts are from 4 to 5 days a week, 8 to 12-hour days. Full-time shifts usually include 1 weekend day. So, you may be working Sunday through Wednesday, or you may be working Wednesday through Saturday. Everybody kind of works 1 day out of the weekend. So our All Abilities program. And so we want to make sure that we are very transparent when it comes to our hiring process and our hiring needs. And with that being said is, we want to make sure that we are letting our audience know that Amazon is an inclusive environment to where anyone and everyone is accepted. Anyone and everyone can apply. So I know that earlier I had explained a little bit about what if you have physical limitations? What if you have mental limitations? You're asking for, X, Y, and Z. However, what if I cannot give you all of the X, Y, and Z? So if you're somebody who has, a mental disability or a learning disability, just know that Amazon is open and they are prepared and they are ready to recruit you if you are somebody of that nature. And the reason why we say that is because we have a lot of different programs in place, and we have a lot of different support systems to help you guys in making sure that you guys are able to do your job properly and accurately and safely. So if you're somebody with any physical limitations and mental limitations, just know that we are a company that wants you. We are a company that will support you. Anyone and everyone is welcome to apply for our jobs. Accommodation requests. So, same thing. If you guys have any physical or mental limitations, the basic qualifications requiring you to stand and walk for 4 to 10-hour days, must be able to lift up to 49 pounds. If that is something that, you feel like, it may be a disqualifying factor, do not think of it that way. Once you guys are applying through our Amazon application, you will receive communication about medical accommodations if you're needing a medical accommodation. So if you do apply first and you have a medical accommodation, we highly encourage you guys to kind of start getting that conversation going. So that way, when you show up to your first day of work, whatever medical accommodation you want, it's already in place. This is just something that we offer to you guys that we want to make sure that you guys fully utilize if you guys do need this accommodation, just so that way you have a really good experience starting your first day of work and not a negative one. All right, you guys, so that pretty much concludes our presentation. If you want to apply to what we just discussed, amazon.com/IE-hourly-jobs, that's the link that you're going to want to go to. So that way you can see all of the positions that we have available all over the IE, plus more information. So, if I didn't cover something and you're kind of like, wait, but like, I want to learn more about, how do I get an internship? How do I, become a delivery driver? I want to know more about this. Like, go onto amazon.com/IE-hourly-jobs, poke around in there, investigate, research, and see if, entry-level warehouse position is something that you're truly wanting to do. We highly encourage you guys to come in as an entry-level warehouse position, whether it's seasonal, whether it's, a permanent, try it out. If it's something that you guys like, great. If it's not something that you guys like, we're okay with that. We do have a lot of different options for you guys to quit. And, those type of options will be, shared with you guys. If you guys become an internal associate and you guys are not wanting to stay with us anymore, there is a lot of different ways. And it sounds really funny, but it's true. There are a lot of different ways that you guys can quit that can actually benefit you guys. And so, just once again, make sure that, you guys pay us a visit on amazon.com/IE-hourly-jobs. And if you guys don't necessarily want to do that, maybe you guys just maybe want to sign up for our job alerts by texting SBD now to 77088. That texting campaign is dedicated, so that way when you guys sign up for our texting campaign, we will notify you guys when we have openings available. So if you guys are on amazon.com/IE-hourly-jobs and you guys are noticing that the job that you guys are looking for, the hours, the shift is not something that you're interested in, sign up for our job alerts. Every single week, we are uploading new schedules, new shifts. So it changes on a week-by-week basis. If you text a job alert, as soon as we post new openings, you will be the first to get notified.